Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are all over the world. Welcome back to my channel. It is still your one and only 24/7 news boss. We are here to bring you another fresh update concerning the IPOB. And if you are joining us for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our breaking stories. Today's update will bring you a serious and sensitive development concerning the ongoing case of the indigenous people of Biafra leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Videos have surfaced online and they are currently generating heated discussions and raising deep concerns across the southeast and even internationally. The video showing Nnamdi Kanu's legal team crying out to the world to urgently intervene in his case, especially as his health condition continues to deteriorate inside the DSS facility. They accuse a DSS officer identified as Dr. Mohammed Nasiru of frustrating efforts to get him medical care through counter affidavits filed in court. The other videos capture massive protests, one in Aba, Abia State and another in Onitsha, Anambra State, with other demonstrations spreading across different cities. Protesters are demanding nothing less than the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. With Nnamdi Kanu's next court case set for 26th of September 2025, all eyes are now fixed on the Zoo Nation judiciary. What will the Zoo government do? What will the court decide? And what will be the reaction if he is not released? Let's break it all down. In a video that surfaced online, Nnamdi Kanu's legal representatives expressed deep worry about his worsening health condition. According to them, the DSS has consistently refused to grant him adequate medical treatment. They particularly raised alarm about a DSS officer named Dr. Mohammed Nasiru, who they alleged is deliberately standing in the way of justice. By filing counter affidavits, the lawyers say Nasiru is actively working to frustrate medical reports and urgent appeals that highlight how critical Kanu's condition has become. The lawyer insists that this is not just a legal matter anymore, it is now a life and death situation. They called on the international community, the United Nations, the European Union, the African Union, and global human rights bodies to intervene before it is too late. Their message is clear. If something urgent is not done, the life of Nnamdi Kanu may be in danger and the Zoo Nation may face a deeper crisis. Let's sit back and watch the short video.
Okay, thank you very much. Today is the 24th of September 2025. Myself and my colleagues, we are just coming out from DSS facility somewhere along the Lube Express Highway, where we went to visit our client Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to find out the status of his health, only to discover that yesterday, the 23rd of September 2025, the Nigerian Medical Council brought in seasoned medical practitioners from various zones of the institute to conduct and review the examination done by Professor Araj on our client Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, it became necessary because of the controversy raised by one officer of the DSS called Dr. Nasir Mohammed, who wanted to debunk all the tests and all the findings of Professor Araj. Araj had found that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has issues with his kidney, with his pancreas, with his prostate, with his heart, the depletion of potassium in his bloodstream. And he deposed to those facts in an affidavit before a court of law. Unfortunately, one Mr. or Dr. Nasir Mohammed, who was not, or who has never on his own inspected or investigated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, decided to depose to an affidavit contradicting the whole findings. Thank God the Attorney General of the Federation, Fagbemi SAN, wanting to do justice, we believe, now requested the Medical Council to give him an independent body to review or to reinvestigate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's status. As we are here today, the 25th, we want to tell you that the 24th of September 2025, we want to inform the world that this team of doctors confirmed the findings of Professor Agaj and also discovered more. As a matter of fact, they found out that Mazi has an issue with the nursery that requires urgent medical surgery. Now, this is incurred as a result of torture in Kenya, in the hands of the Kenyan security operatives and their Nigerian collaborators when they renditioned him from Kenya to Abuja, Nigeria. So the situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health, as we are saying today, is deteriorating by the day. We are urging Nigerians and lovers of freedom to take into consideration that it is only a man that is alive that can ever stand trial. And we do not know what is the specific interest of Nasir Mohammed that he is giving counter affidavits, counter information to the Nigerian society. What does he have to gain from the ill health of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Please, we want our country to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has not committed any crime known to law, is suffering injustice and punishment for something that does not exist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only believes in the freedom of his people.
The other videos give us a picture of the rising tension across the southeast. In Aba, Abia State, thousands of protesters marched across major streets, chanting solidarity songs, carrying placards, and demanding Kanu's unconditional release. Some of the placards read, "Free Nnamdi Kanu now, justice delayed is justice denied, and Kanu's health is human rights." In Onitsha, Anambra State, the protesters were just as massive. Shops were closed, markets were deserted, and the streets were filled with angry voices calling on the zoo government to stop playing politics with human lives. Beyond Aba and Onitsha, other reports confirm similar protests happening in Enugu and Owerri, and even in Lagos, where Igbo communities gathered. The message from these demonstrations is unified: release Kanu unconditionally. However, while the protests have remained mostly peaceful, there are fears of possible clashes if security agencies attempt to disperse the crowds. Residents in the affected areas say they are already living in fear and tension as the case drags on.
Aba in Abia State, Biafra land. This is a rally holding today in the honor of our director, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, protesting, asking Nigerian government to release him unconditionally, as the court has already said. No further delay. All these young people are protesting, asking Nigerian government to release Nnamdi Kanu.
Political analysts and legal experts have also weighed in on the issue. Many analysts argue that this is a defining moment for the zoo government. They believe that continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, despite several court rulings in the past ordering his release, paints the zoo government as ignoring the rule of law. According to them, the 26th of September 2025 court case is a day that will define not just Kanu's future, but also the zoo nation's democratic image before the world. Some legal experts advise that the zoo government should consider releasing him on health grounds, which is a humanitarian decision that can calm rising tension. Others suggest that a political dialogue with IPOB leaders and Southeast stakeholders is the only way to end the unrest. They warn that if the court rules against Nnamdi Kanu, or if the zoo government refuses to obey favorable rulings, there could be more widespread protests and civil unrest, and a further breakdown of trust between the zoo government and the people of the southeast. One analyst put it clear: the zoo government has two choices, either to use this moment to build peace or to deepen division. With the court hearing scheduled for September 26th, the world is watching. The question on every mind is, what will happen on that day? Will the court finally grant Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release, or will the zoo government continue to hold him, risking both local and international backlash? Already, several human rights groups, civil society organizations, and international observers have indicated they will closely monitor the proceedings. For the southeast, that day may mark either the beginning of relief or the escalation of more tension. Citizens across the zoo nation are equally watching, because this case has moved beyond just the IPOB struggle. It has become a national question of justice, fairness, and human rights. As it stands, Nnamdi Kanu's health, his legal battles, and the growing protests across the southeast are all pointing to one thing: September 26th will be a decisive day. Will justice prevail? Will Nnamdi Kanu be released on humanitarian and legal grounds, or will the zoo government take a hard stance regardless of the protests and international pressure? So my people, we want to hear from you. Do you think the zoo government will obey the court if the ruling favours Nnamdi Kanu? What do you think might happen in the southeast if he is not released? And do you believe international intervention can make a difference in this case? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to 24/7 News Boss for more updates. Until next time, stay informed, stay safe.